Okay, I'm here on Mount Baldy. I'm at roughly 8,200 feet elevation. I'm about to start the Devil's Backbone Trail, which is a very popular hiking area in Southern California, known for its steep drop-offs on both sides of the trail, breathtaking views of Southern California and the Mojave Desert, and one of the most popular routes to the summit of Mount Baldy. So in this video, I will show you some of the key areas of the trail and what it looks like, so you know what to expect if you come here. I also want to point out that the GoPro makes the drop-offs look a lot more serious than they really are. And this is something that, watching footage from other people of the Devil's Backbone Trail, made me not want to do it for a while, and I'm a pretty experienced hiker, just because of the way the drop-offs looked on camera. It looks pretty crazy, just even looking through my my lens here. But here on the mountain, it's a lot less frightening looking, I will say. Now, this is an area where people do get into situations that can be life-threatening, and yes, many people, not many people, but you know, too many people have died on this trail due to slipping off the edges. But that's typically, if not always, but typically, at least during the winter, when this trail is covered in snow and ice. And you can see how this would be a very dangerous trail to go on if there were snow and ice here, because then it would be very easy just to slip down the sides. But during the summer, when there's no snow or ice, if you have some good shoes on and you can basically walk in a straight line without falling, it's not really a very dangerous trail, at least based on what I've seen so far. Beautiful views of the Mojave Desert out here. And over here, I believe, is Inland Empire. This direction, you have the greater LA inland area. All the way out there, you can see Catalina. Might be hard to see on camera. Over there is the San Pedro Hills. A beautiful day up here on Mount Baldy. How's it going?
Good, alright.
It's going well. Thank you. Oh, my hat just blew away. That's great. How's it going?
Good.
coming up on an area here where it is a little sketchy. I've read and seen in videos that gravel up here at times can be a little loose along this ridge. Let's go check this out for ourselves. But I believe with good hiking shoes, and again, it's the ability to walk a straight line, it's something most people can handle. Probably will be a little bit more difficult if you have a fear of heights, of course. Let's see how this looks. The section I'm talking about is right up here. Okay, I'm here at quote-unquote the sketchy section, and the camera makes it look a lot worse than it really is. Without snow, I would say it's probably pretty hard to fatally injure yourself here because it's not as steep as it might look. It is steep, but there's so much stuff to grab onto if you did fall, and I think the chances of falling is pretty low when there's no snow or ice. But then again, the trail conditions could change at any time. It is a pretty narrow trail here. And the point of me making this video is because after years of hiking, I wasn't able to find really any good guides on the Devil's Backbone Trail. A lot of them made it look, again, a little bit too frightening, trying to play it up a little bit for the sake of getting views maybe. And some of them kind of downplayed it to the point where I didn't think it was too reliable. I'm trying to give you the most honest take on this trail, which is pretty much what you see here. So hopefully this helps some hikers prepare for this trail. I certainly would not do this trail if there were snow and ice again, because then, yes, this would be extremely dangerous. If you weren't an extremely experienced snow and ice hiker or mountaineer, just stay off this mountain with this trail in the wintertime, please. Or if there's any ice, just stay clear. And I just got past that section and it wasn't really that bad at all. This is the only real drop-off I've seen that could be dangerous during summer months. But again, I'm really just shining a light on the things people may be concerned about coming up here. It really is a beautiful trail, and not something I would worry about too much, but again, reverting back to the purpose of the video, is to help people make risk-reward trade-off in their mind before coming up here with an honest assessment of the trail. Let's keep going up here. This is another backbony section of the Devil's Backbone Trail. It is a little bit pitchy certain parts. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe this is one of the steeper routes to the summit. It is very scenic. Very scenic. But the views are gorgeous. So after about maybe a mile from the top ski lift, because I did take the ski lift this time to get up here, you'll pass the tree line, and the summit of Mount Baldy is right up there. And there really aren't many quote-unquote sketchy parts from here on out, but to each his own. So let's keep going. Summit up there. It might not have enough battery to film all the way to the top, but it's right up here. Here's the Devil's Backbone trail marker from the summit. Look at what it looks like from here. The summit. This is the summit. True summit. It's right over this ridge. There it is. There's people up there. The summit signs.